Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. We are back here once again in Subnautica, swimming around. Oh, look, a fish. We're gonna go get this fish because we may need him. We may need him for water because these air sac fish, are pretty good for hydration because you can make water out of them, which is pretty nice because of their air sac filters water or something like that. I'm not sure. It's some kind of magical science behind everything. Okay, so when we last left off, we were actually building our base. We built the platform here, which we could use as a sea moth fragment. We really need one sea moth fragment. Okay, so we built a builder, which is this thing. Now we need to build one corridor, I think, and a room, which we can actually start to do right now. We can put it somewhere on here. We could probably go back up for air here in a second. We don't really need a big base. This is going to be fine right here. Okay, now what we need next is a hatch. We need some glass for it, that's fine. And we need some more titanium. Okay, so we're going to go back and get some more titanium and try to make some glass. And then we're going to try and set up our base here, which is pretty good. It's got a pretty good overlook of where we are. And then after we get this base set up... Ooh, some copper. Okay, cool. After we get this base set up, we can go and make a huge submarine, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. You can make a sea moth, which is from the fragment which we have seen on the ground there. You have to analyze it by building an analyzer. So you have to build an analyzer first, or you can build this giant thing called the Cyclops, which is way fucking cooler. I think we can check it out here. Cyclops. See, we don't need any analyzer or anything like that. The analyzer is actually kind of difficult to make. You need a lot of stuff. See, like a wiring kit and computer chip. Oh no, we have a blueprint for it. Oh, of course we do. Maybe it's not too difficult. Okay, we need glass. And, well, see this thing. We need plasteel ingots, enameled glass, lubricant, advanced wiring kit. A couple of things are pretty hard to get, but hey. Let's focus on getting our base settled. We should probably cook some food. We're going to get as much water as we can first, because hydration is pretty important in this game. You need hydration a lot more than you need food, so we can turn all of these air sac fish into filtered water, which is fantastic. And then we can cook up these Gary fish. Gary, meow. And then we can cook up a hover fish, and then we can chow down and have a great meal before we collect some more resources and build up our base, which I think will be fun. We're gonna make a nice little base. It's going to be quite quaint. It's not going to be anything super big. We do need glass, so we'll make one glass. We'll probably make a couple pieces of glass because we want to make a piece of glass window for our room here, which we are going to build. We just need titanium, I believe. We can make a hatch now, which is great. We're going to need a lot of titanium. Okay, let's go ahead and eat some of these fish. Mmm, delicioso. And we can drink some of this water here. Okay, perfect. Our health is fine. Everything is pretty good. We might as well drink that last bit of water there, and then we'll save everything else. Okay, so we need to go and look for titanium. What we also could do is probably get maybe like some dive suit stuff or something like that. I mean, we could... Do we have another tank? We do. Okay, we're fine on a tank, which is okay. We need to get a radiation suit, because a radiation suit is pretty good for going near the ship, and there's a lot of supplies near that big ship, the Aurora, which blew up. So I've been playing, like I've said, in my spare time, another save, and holy shit, there is a lot of things over there near that big ship, like batteries and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Something we do need to make is a beacon, because I'm going to instantly forget where in the hell this base is set up at. So if we can make a beacon, I would like to make one. What do we need? Copper wire. Okay, I think we could actually do that. I think we do have copper. We do. Okay, we'll make this beacon. That way I know where the base is, so we don't get lost. Because this escape pod naturally has one inside of it, so we won't get lost. Because you can see it glowing. There's like a little icon that keeps bouncing up, and I believe our base is over here. It's not too far, but it's still far enough for me to forget, because in my other save there is about a million different things bleeping and booping all over the screen. Like there's 3 submarines, there's 3 different bases that I have. It's really crazy, it really is. Okay, here we go. We can take this beacon and we can just shove it out right here. It will stay right here, and I do believe we can edit the name of it, so we can call this base something. Edit. Okay. What shall we call this base here? Sea base, Charlie, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not really creative with the whole sea base Charlie. Okay, we should call it sea base Alpha because it is the first. Look at this thing. Sweet. A boomerang fish. We should call it sea base Alpha because it's the first base, but hey, it doesn't matter. How are we doing inventory wise? We do have a lot of stuff in our inventory. We can drop these sea moth fragments because we only really need one to analyze. So then we can go ahead and pick up this metal salvage here, which will give us titanium.
10 seconds.
We better go up and get some more oxygen because we do need that. We need that to breathe. Whoosh! Oh, I almost grabbed that fish. Okay. So we could pick up this quartz here because you need a lot of quartz in the long end game as well. A lot of things need quartz to be made. There's all of these little outcroppings and things of limestone that you can get copper from and silver. Silver is really rare. You want to pick that up and get it at any chance you really necessarily can. Necessarily, really. Look, there's some more of these air sac fish. I think we're doing okay for right now. We could do with picking up some of them. There's some salt here, which is really good to pick up as well. Oh, we're zooming along. I feel really good because I know what I'm doing. Okay, can I strangle that? Okay, good. Oh, there's so many of these fish here. I feel like we might be overfishing the population, which might not be the best. But hey, look, there's tons of more here. So we'll leave them for now. We'll pick up this quartz and any other titanium that we possibly can. I don't really see any. Where's my base? Okay, it's back there. I just want to make sure I'm not getting too far away before nighttime approaches. I don't really know if there's anything to be wary of during nighttime. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything yet. What is that? That stingray is stuck inside of the coral that's right there. Coral! Coral! Okay. Inventory full. What can I drop? Can I drop anything? It doesn't appear so. We have too many flashlights. Rotten green. Okay, we can drop these. Oh, shit. I dropped the Gary fish. Come back here. Can I pick this up now? Okay, we can. Okay, now it's time to head back. Our inventory's full. I wish there was a backpack or something to increase inventory. Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. I'm not sure. I think that'd be pretty cool if we could just carry around a sack or something. And then we can use that to store more stuff in on the go. But I guess as you go on and you build this Cyclops submarine, you can actually build storage containers inside the submarine itself. So I guess that doesn't really matter in the end game kind of factor. Okay, we'll make as much water as we can. And we'll make as much titanium and all that other stuff. Because when we make our new base here, we're going to have to make another one of these things here. Sorry, that's my phone going off right now. Like crazy. We're gonna have to make another one of these crafting tables things. I don't really know what they're called. They're called something, that's for sure. Okay, a fabricator. I just wanted to check real quick and make sure what it was called. We have to make a fabricator in our base because it is actually just more convenient necessarily for us to just go back into our base. We want to make some more glass. I think we just need to make a couple more pieces of glass. And then we can actually go and start building our base, I think. I think we might have enough. We have enough titanium. It looks like we do have a great deal. We can do with drinking and maybe eating some fish. Let's just top off our... There we go. We're fine. We're pretty good. Our health is going back up. It does look like our health regenerates slowly, which is pretty nice. Okay. See, the beacon is so good, you will never get lost. It's so good. Sea Base Charlie's right over there. Oh, these things are really good too. These little air bubble plants that shoot little bubbles of air like that. Oh, they refill your O2, which is fantastic if you're really deep down and looking for quartz and stuff like I am now. Even though we're not necessarily too deep down, but it does help. It really does. And looks like there's probably a saber tooth fin fucker. I don't know what they call them. I forget what their name is. But if these guys go after some metal salvage, they'll end up breaking their tooths or their teeth. A tooth. They'll break a single tooth off, picking it up, and you can use those teeth. Fuck, I can't talk today. You can use those teeth for... Oh, look, like... Oh, see? You can use them for enameled glass, which you need. So we might as well pick some of these up. Shit! Okay, we took a major hit there. I did not expect him to come back like that. Okay, we can get those another time because it's not too difficult to get those. We just kind of have to lure them somewhere and make them bite at stuff. Let's get some air. Ah, perfect. And then we can start building our base. Let's go ahead and get the builder out. And we can make a room like that. I think that's pretty good. I really wish this was... No. Okay, here. Hold on. We're going to... No. It's too much trouble for me. I was going to move over the one tunnel piece real quick, but I don't need to. The beacon's in the way, and I'm too lazy to change it. Okay. We should be good. So, we have a room built. We need to build a hatch. No! Get away! Oh! I'm trying to build my base, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna knife you. Okay, this thing near our base is not the best. He's a bit of an asshole because he keeps attacking us for no reason. The first time I agree with him. It was probably worth because I was messing around with him. Okay, now that we have this built, we can get inside. And voila! We're inside. It's so good. We need to build a window so we can look out. And where would be the best window? I think the best window would probably be here. I think this is a good spot. Perfect. That's okay. We can see that one saber-toothed fin fucker out there. That's what I'm gonna call him now. Maybe this isn't the best spot for a window. Well, the good thing is, when you deconstruct something, you do get the resources back. So we can kind of just make a window wherever we think might be good. We'll put one over here. I think this was a good view. Ah, look at that view. This is a good view. Oh, that is such a beautiful view. Look, we can see a stingray thing. Okay, you can see there in the top corner, or the middle corner, or just the middle of the map, or the screen, I mean, that we are out of power. We're gonna have to go build some power. That's our next objective. Now, let's see here. How do we make power? We need solar panels. So we're gonna have to go here. We can actually make some, so it's fine. So as long as you make these things on the platform you built your base on, it will give it power, which is really nice. I think you could probably build them up here as well, on top. I've never done it before, but you could. It looks like you can. I don't really like doing that. I like putting them down here, because it's just really cool. We should be able to get one right here on the corner. If I can... Boom! Okay, there we go. So this will power our base. I think one solar panel is at least 50. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was the power going on. That scared me. That really scared me because I thought that something attacked our compound that we just built. Okay, let's put another one right behind it and try and make it look nice. Perfect. Okay, so this should give us about 100 power, which I think is probably more than enough. If we can make another one, we will, because I need another one. We'll make 3, so we'll have 150 power, and I think that'll be more than enough that we actually need. Okay, next step is to... Oh, look, 150 power. See, I know what I'm talking about, and I really like that. I like being able to know how to play a game. I think it's more enjoyable that way. Let's see here. Where is the... Is it in appliances? It is. Fabricator. Now we can make a fabricator, and I usually like to put them right about here, inside a base. It's pretty good. We can go ahead and left click it, and now we can make stuff. Now, mind you, when we make stuff, it will use up power, but during the day it will regenerate, but during the night it will just drain it. So if you're going to make stuff, just make it during the day. But it doesn't really matter. Once you have enough power, you're going to have so much power and it's going to be great. Okay, so we will actually save here. Saving's pretty good. And we'll keep continuing on. Let's figure out what we need to make next. Let's see. So I think what we could do next is probably make a mobile vehicle bay, which we need lubricant and a power cell, because we need that to make a Cyclops and other vehicles. So that should be our next objective. We also could do with a locker. So we need to go get some more titanium, first of all. And I guess we can also keep an eye out for lubricant and maybe some stuff for a power cell, which I think is batteries and stuff. I think batteries are usually pretty easy to make. They're probably coral and copper, I think, or mushrooms. No, they're acid mushrooms and copper, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the recipe thing. It's really nice how it tells you what you need and what you don't need for things. It really helps. It really, really does.